They went for a walk. They went camping. They went hiking. And they never came back. In the dense forests, national parks, and remote wilderness of the United States, people have been disappearing for decades, sometimes leaving behind only a single clue, a dropped shoe, a backpack, or nothing at all. This is the story of the missing 411, the cases that authorities can't explain, the patterns that researchers have noticed, and the questions no one can answer. Because in the wilderness, sometimes the people vanish, and the truth disappears with them. The missing 411 cases span decades, forests, mountains, and national parks across North America. Families, hikers, hunters, and even children have vanished without explanation. What makes these disappearances particularly chilling is the consistent pattern that seems to emerge. Victims often vanish near water sources, in areas that are supposedly well-patrolled or easy to access. Their personal belongings sometimes remain behind, but often the trail ends abruptly. Dogs tracking the scent frequently fail to locate them. Search and rescue teams are baffled. In many cases, the official explanation is misadventure or lost, yet the circumstances defy logic. David Paulides, a former police officer, began documenting these disappearances in the Missing 411 series. He noticed strange trends. Disappearances cluster in certain areas, many occur on cloudy days, and in numerous instances, the weather suddenly changes or fog appears mysteriously. Children and the elderly seem disproportionately affected. People vanish in areas that are considered low risk, and sometimes the terrain itself offers no natural explanation. Some accounts mention unusual animal behavior, dogs refusing to follow trails, wildlife acting erratically. Eyewitnesses sometimes report strange lights, odd sounds, or shadows moving in the distance. Search parties often report a sense of unease or being watched. Even in heavily trafficked parks, the missing are gone without trace. The stories are horrifying. A father goes hunting in the mountains and never returns. A group of campers vanishes overnight, leaving food cooking over the fire. A child disappears while on a trail with dozens of witnesses nearby. Each case, while unique, seems to share subtle similarities with others, hinting at patterns no one can fully explain. Authorities insist there is no conspiracy. Nature, accidents, and human error account for most disappearances. Yet the consistency of anomalies, unexplained injuries, sudden disappearances near specific landmarks, and inexplicable gaps in search operations suggests that something more unusual might be at play. Some researchers speculate about predators, environmental factors, or even secret experimental projects. Others turn to the supernatural. Theories of interdimensional portals, abductions, or forces beyond human understanding. While there is no definitive evidence to support these extreme theories, the sheer number of baffling cases keeps the conversation alive. What is certain is that the missing 411 is not merely a collection of isolated incidents. The pattern, repetition, and eerie similarities across decades challenge our understanding of wilderness safety and human behavior. They force us to confront the idea that sometimes in the forest, the rules of logic and probability do not seem to apply. And the more we investigate, the more questions emerge. Why these specific locations? Why specific demographics? Why no explanation after exhaustive searches? Families continue to wait for answers, while the wilderness keeps its secrets. The missing are gone, and the truth remains hidden in the shadows of trees, fog, and time. The missing 411 reminds us that the wilderness is not just a backdrop for adventure. It is a place of mystery, where the rules we trust may not apply. This is Mental Documentary. If this documentary made you question what lies beyond the trail, subscribe, like, and stay alert. Because sometimes the forest does not give up its secrets.